Guys, Aaron back again for this December 22nd, 2022 session on 888 ACR and PokerStars. So, cut off hijack, low jack, ace 8, everybody's super short. Okay. So yeah, I got a 550 6 max hyper turbo 6K guaranteed on stars here. We just late reg, just won a couple flips, doing pretty good. 86 position out of 307 players remain. Couldn't tell you how many were in it. They're expecting 6,000, probably over. Ooh, shit, we're getting deep in this fucker, eh? Okay, so there was 1550 in it. We're down to 300 now, so that's good. So it pays at 173. That's probably going to go really fast too, because it's a hyper turbo especially. So yeah, we are going to have to take into consider some ICM soon on the bubble, but for now we are not. So loose aggressive guy, open jams. We're in here regardless. Probably has some kind of suicide. He committed suicide here. Looks like he's getting rewarded for it though. What was it? Cut off hijack low jack for 10. And I'm folding that pure to be, in my game. No, it is a jam. Okay. Low jack for 10. Yeah, but it's bottom of range, and it's so I wouldn't personally jam it when I'm down to like almost 10% of the field. 50 or what? We're like 20% of the field now. So I would personally just fold this deep in a tournament. We could go either way here. We can squeeze. I'm just gonna call. I don't have stats, so we'll just call this time. It's gonna mix though. Checking. This is a good one. We got a gutter and 2 overs. So I think we're continuing. Ripping here. Okay. Bet and call, and I'm probably just gonna fold now. I like one of these guys. Very well likely has a jack. Very likely has a jack. And we block pocket queens and kings, so like it's very. They're gonna be heavily weighted to like jack X. He's sized up too on the flop, which is very indicative of a jack. I'm kind of surprised to see a check there. Checkity check. Nobody had jack. Okay. What the fuck, eh? Look at this guy. Like, he had ace 10 here. Multi-way. It's America's card room, so it's going to take about an hour. Fuck, eh? Check. Let me check this out. Ace king. He didn't even have a straight draw or anything. He just had 2 overs, and like we have to overfold MDF. I don't know. I think in this position we have way better hands to overcall with like pocket 8s, pocket 7s. Like he has all these pocket pairs, pocket 10s. Now we get the black square of death on ACR like usual. So what the fuck is going on here? Limp pot, yeah. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I don't know. Ace King's close, I would say. And he opted to not 3-bet it either. I'm not like at this stack depth, like flatting with Ace King there's fine, like at some frequency. Not 100% sure how often. Maybe like 25-30% of the time. It was low jack versus hijack versus low jack at 80. I'm gonna say it's like a 25% flat. Hijack versus low jack at 80. Oh, we still have it open, so it'll be quick. 28%. Yeah, like it's a small amount. Like the earlier we get, the less we 3-bet it, kind of thing in that scenario. Like If we went like under the gun 1 versus under the gun at 80, then ace king all is going to flat quite a bit more. I think like 40% of the time. Let me check it out here. I'm wrong. Okay. Well, it's still flats. It flats less though. Deuce, 3, 6. And we definitely have one of our bluffs. I think I'm going to slot. Oh, holy shit. I almost went 35. 0.5. I like we're gonna card match and use a big bet with this hand. Just because like pocket nines and pocket queens are gonna be two of our hands that we're gonna want to go big here. 2 on the turn, check. I don't have a spade, so I'm probably gonna give up. I think our 4x and 5x and 7x hands would be better, and then spades. Like even like a lone spade would be fine. Yeah, this guy probably has like a set of 3s or something. Set of 3s, if I were to guess, something like that. All in. This might be a limp actually. We might limp call it off with that hand. At 10, I'm not sure. Like, we have some good suited stuff we limp, and then the bottom range stuff we limp as well. Let me see here. I probably got a chart for it, but yeah, it jams at a very low frequency, but it's mostly a limp. Oh, I got 3-bet over here. Easy fold. Easy fold. Easy fold. Easy 4, maybe not so easy. Yeah, I'm going to rip this if it folds to me. Yeah, so like just shit like that. Like, okay, this guy's ripping almost like any 2 cards here, so that's interesting to know. We're getting close to the bubble here too. Like we're not, like not quite, but like 40 away, 50 away. Okay. King 10 off is a rip here all day. Big blind has 3 big blinds, so essentially it's almost like we're in a later position. And we really don't want to raise fold King 10 off here. It's a pretty strong hand, but we can't call a jam with it, right? So this guy can call with everything, and we're probably going to be ahead of most things he has. So, oh, he found a fold. He must have had absolute trash there, because like the calling range when you have like 3.8 bigs. King 8 suited, hijack 15. I like min raise here. I like min raise. Bing. Yeah, like he's calling here. When you have like 3.5 big blinds and like cut off open jams and you're in the big blind, you can call it off with like 8-7 off and stuff like that. Okay. Well, he got lucky and he waited it out and he got king queen, but it looks like I'm gonna win anyway. There's nothing we can do about that though. I kind of have to call there. Lady Luck is on our side on PokerStars again today. Probably will fade out eventually here, but yeah, we got 14th out of 715 players the other day. 14th out of that many players, and darn, we don't have a heart. That's shitty. Bet 1, I guess. I don't know. Try to get value from a heart. Oddly played. Okay. That one's interesting. Do I bet there with the 5? Like, ranges are extremely wide. He's going to have a lot of single hearts he's going to be able to call with there. Pre-flop, like, we have to realize 17% equity in position to call. So, like, I think it's standard. Okay, we're getting really close to the bubble now. Really close now. Cut off hijack, low jack, fold, I think. That one's close. Ace jack off there. Ace queen I call. He jams for 10. Middle position versus low jack. I've been jamming on this guy quite frequently. Fair flip. We got that one. We got a 6. Oh. What would that be? Okay, so ace jack was probably a call. Ace jack was probably a call there. Okay, I'll mark that one. He jammed for 10. Middle position versus low jack for 10. We can call ace jack O here. Oh, we got a lot of callers. I'm going to check call. Like, we have loads of equity here. These low dynamic boards, like, we generally check range when we're out of position. Or we check, like, close to range. And then it's even more of a range check when there's two others in the pot out of position to us. I don't have a club in my hand. I don't have a club in my hand here. If I had the ace or queen of clubs, I probably would stab here, but button has a lot of suited nines, so does small blind. Big blind probably has a lot of suited fours. 3.5 up. Probably fold. Like, even if we do get an ace or a queen, it's probably gonna be a club, so. Okay, like stone bubble, pretty much, when it's this run deep of running field. 13 to the money. 42nd place. We're gonna start playing our bubble strategy. And tighten up, fold all of our suited connectors, open more blocker heavy when we cover, apply ICM pressure, and overfold the jams that cover us, or don't cover us even, I guess, just a little that, just a lesser frequency. Yeah, these two guys are gonna want to sneak in, so we're gonna be able to rip super wide on the button with like blocker hands and stuff. But I bet you by the time the button comes around to me, we'll be in the money. So I don't really think it's going to be a huge deal. Seems like I overfold to all ins as one of my leaks. Because like that ace jack was a call, and then earlier ace 9 suited I folded. Seems like one of my leaks is that I overfold. 2 jams. Maybe I should like do some drill work there on open jam, call off drill work, because I'm really good at picking the correct jams. Like my jams, I've studied the shit out of that, but the calling of jams, it seems like I'm a little fuzzy. Like if he jammed, I'm very confident on a low jack there for 15 bigs. Ace jack off would have folded. But for 10, it's a call. So I was kind of like piggybacking off of knowing what we do with 15 effective, and then like kind of just guessing. It's like all that this game is making several educated guesses. Like you just make your most educated guess, given the experiences that you have and what you've studied, and sometimes you just guess, right? And I guessed wrong, but you know, the more mistakes you make, the less money you make. So, and we lost like one big blind of EV. That's a lot of EV. Yeah, we lost a lot of EV. That would have been a good flop to range bet. King 9-0 for 12. Not quite a jam, I don't think. I think it's a min raise fold. I think at 10 we jam, at 12 we min raise fold. Okay. Yeah. And then at 10, we min raise fold king 8 off and king 7 offsuit. Not that we don't at 12, but queen 8. This guy's an 11, and then, oh, this is a viable 3-bet spot, but he's been pretty reasonably tight, so we'll just give it to him. This guy limps a lot, 92% of hands. I like playing with guys like this. They just limp every hand, and then play fit or fold on the flop. Yeah. See, the button didn't even get a chance to get around to us to have a profitable jam. Alright, so we pick up a jack, and we have a diamond, so I'm not going to lead with the diamond. I think like 3 is probably acceptable for having a pair of jacks here. Maybe even pot would be fine. And then with a 9, probably go like 1.7. And then with an 8, our best 8s, I probably value about those two. 3x, we're bubbles broke. I picked up absolutely no equity here. So I think we got to fold. We don't need an overcard, so we're going to have to fold to a continuation bet here. 15. Cut off. Alright. I'll take a small stab, like... I don't know what he's checking. Generally, like, they check a lot of 4s. Maybe. I don't think this is going to work very often, but it doesn't have to either, right? So, yeah. This doesn't have to work very often. It'd be profitable. Like, but I get that through half the time I'm printing, so... we're like playing so shallow that we're going with it. Call. What do you do this with? I don't normally get to call these. Looks like it was getting screwed either way. We got out 2 paired. Oh, shit. Called with Jack 9 there. Jack 9-0. It's a pretty thin call. I'm not sure how much money he had there, though. If he had like 6 or 7 or 8. I just saw Ace 10 suited and knew it was a jam for 12, so... What the hell are you doing? You jam open jam in the low jack with Ace 6 for a whole bunch? For 10? I don't think that's any good. Low jack for 10? Ace 6. Yeah. Jamming Ace 6 is losing negative 0.12 EV. So. Yep. I'm calling here. Folding's probably not the worst, but it was a min raise, so. King 5 for 6. For 6. This is bottom. This is the bottom. Alright. Fold. King 5 for 6. That's the bottom. The absolute fucking bottom. Let's go. Holy shit. Rejam and then rejam. I gotta call 7 to win 21. I'm probably fucked here though. I don't know. That one's an interesting one. We got a under the gun 1 rejam and then an overcall from middle position. Like, fuck, you figure 7s are in pretty bad shape there usually. I don't even know if, like, Ace Jack suited here, it probably was okay, but it's like bottom of range. Call. fold and 2 all-ins. How much do I got to call? I got all 3 to win 9 with a fucking suited hand. Ugh. I guess I fold. This guy's probably c-betting and I have jack, so no equity whatsoever. I had the queen of clubs, I'd probably call it off. It's safe. But queen 8 off wins. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I'm calling here. No, we got overcalled. I have to look into this one. Close it, I guess. We had jack 8. I'll just go find it here. Jack 8, jack 8, jack 8, jack 8. I had like 2 big blinds, so. Let me just look at this quick. I think it's okay, though. We had like 2 big blinds. We already invested 25% of our stack or something. Jack 8. I had, yeah. 2.76. And he overjammed, so. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta cry and call and fucking hope for the best, right? Like, would have been nice if we could have had queens there, ace king or something, but anyway, won $16 there, so we got our money back, plus a little bit more, tripled up. Can we play this now? Oh, that starts in 36 minutes still. That sucks. Kind of want to play that. I like those. They got a 2K guaranteed, 2.5. Well, I'd like to play that one. What's going on at ACR? Maybe they got something good going. I doubt it, but usually I just, on the weekdays, I just log in to play this $11 Bosky, and that's it. If I'm playing, because they just don't have that many turnings going, and the software runs pretty bad, so I just... They do have this. I have really good luck in these fuckers. I'm not gonna lie. Like, so we're gonna pop into this. Yeah, I have really good luck in these. I take them down all the time. Or final table on like the way they structure them is really good. The blinds are like 12 minutes. Really slow structured tournaments. Lots of room for people to make a lot of mistakes, and they run very deep. 1 and 1, and we have lots of stuff going, I guess we'll call. With a pair. Into a huge pot already. So if we bake an ace on the turn, we're going to win double. Just by baking an ace or a 4. Essentially, we have like a 5-out draw with a backdoor straight draw as well. So I think it's fine. Get rid of it now. We do pick up equity. But it's a diamond. Ace. Oh, that would have been a shitty river. Make trips, but it's a diamond. We need that 4 diamonds on the turn, not the river. Okay, we're getting pretty shallow in this $880,000 guarantee dash. Stars has like that big 750 going in a half hour or so. So hopefully we can pop into that if we lose something here. I'm sure we will. These are like min raise or jam. Probably just jam. It's at the top of our range here. All right. Queen 6. All right then. Under the gun for 10. Do 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 do. Yeah, they're kind of the top of her jam range. I don't know. I don't think I can even get it back into that if I say no thank you, which kind of sucks. Because they only give you like 30 seconds to make your decision, which like I like. It should tell you how many big blinds you're gonna have after you re-enter, right? Like they got this. That might be okay. Unless they got something starting real quick that's gonna be really good. Okay, that is viable. That's a viable option. Might do that. Or they got this big 330 on here. 2K guaranteed. I wish this was like these were starting up sooner. That kind of sucks. This big 750 be great, but it's gonna be forever. If I register this, how many blinds will I have? Oh wow, like we're gonna start with 100 already. Like that's gonna take fucking forever to play. Okay, let's play the 880, and we'll that 750 that's starting. We will pop into it after. Yeah, this is like a kind of a short or small field tournament. 100 entrants kind of thing. Man, if we were deeper, I'd love to fucking 3-bet this, but it'd be a really good 3-bet spot. But we're not, so 18 of the money here. So we are getting close to payout implications, like the bubble factor or whatever. But we're like half the field away from the money, so like not really. Deep in the tournament, the sooner that starts, right? So call. It's got a 10 and 5 over 21 hands. So I'm never getting any value from this hand. Can I conceivably ever check back? Yeah, I got a 7. I do have a 7, kind of like blocking straight interaction. Call. He goes pretty big out of the turn there. He overbets. The fuck is he doing here? Can I ever fold a queen? Yeah. Okay. Question is, do I raise here or just call? Probably just call it at 100. Like, we can't just play this like the nuts at 100. Like, this guy's super fucking tight. Like, he's playing really tightly. Okay, I'm going to call again. Check, but I don't want to. Like, I don't know if I can lead here on the 7. Probably could, but shit, they didn't bluff the river. You'd figure, like, with having 2 spades in our hand, we kind of unblock the barreling bluffs that they have in the range, which is going to weight them more to aces and stuff, and kings and jacks and flush draws. Both had flush draws. I'm going to look into that one. Well, I guess I can. It's multi-way. Shit. Like, I could conceivably lead the river, but at the same time, like, they do have better 7s in range. Like, a lot, like, quite a few. Like, A7 suited, King 7 suited, A7 and King 7 suited, and 8-7 suited even beats us there. So, like, pot control maybe is good. I don't know. Can we ever 3-bet this? Is it too high up for the button? Like on the cutoff, I'm probably pure 3-betting it, to be honest. But on the button, it's like 8-5-9. We have backdoors. I'm gonna call, and we can just float. Backdoor straight draw overs kind of thing. 5 it. Okay. I'm gonna fold now. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Can we ever 3-bet that at like 30? It's probably, yeah, at 30 it's too strong. It's just too strong for 30. Maybe at 60 like, we could do it conceivably, but it's, oh, it is in. I see it there, I think. Or is that ace 9? Oh, okay. Okay. What the fuck happened here? I gotta fold now. I think. That was pretty bonkers. This guy, he 4-bet big. Or whatever. It was a 3-bet, I guess. But, you know, like, it was the size of a 4-bet. Like, because if he 2.3'd and I raised to 7, he'd probably do it about 20. Wow. Unreal. Oh boy, I wish I could take notes on this fucking website. That was bonkers, man. I'm green tagging them big. Oh, that's to change the fell color. Meh. I don't know. You can't take notes on this website. It really sucks. I could start with like taking them on Poker Tracker, I guess, but I don't know if that's transferable to other computers, so I don't know. I'm gonna, yeah, I should look into this. Like at 100 big blinds deep, ace queen off is garbage, man. Like when you get 4-bet, like. But I guess if you know he has ace 8-0, like if this same scenario happened again just now, like and I had ace queen, I'd probably 5-bet all in, but for 100, like. Try to give everybody respect until they do something absurd like that, right? This guy calling here with 7s too. I would have folded 7s there. I would. Like pocket 7s. The thing about pocket 7s is we need to flop a set to have a really strong hand in general. And when you have 100 big blinds and somebody 4-bets or whatever, 3-bets to 20, you're just not getting the implied odds anymore. You're gonna end up the SPR is what? You're gonna have 80. The pot's gonna be 45. So you're gonna have an SPR of 2, and you're just gonna be getting your money all in with like a marginal made hand way too frequently. It's like with a 2 SPR, it's almost like you're playing a 15 big blind deep, 20 big blind deep poker at that point, right? Like, and 7s are pretty good when you're 20 effective in a raise pot. So. Looks like we're down to 527 in this. Probably out of about 1,500, but we're not doing very good. But that's every time I play the Bosky, I never do good. So this will be the 4th session in a row I've registered to the Bosky, and nothing good has came of it. What the fuck? That's it. Oh. Okay. Still very new. Not many people registered today. I'm gonna 2.5, I guess. We could 3x too. It would be fine. Low dynamic flop. Do we ever check raise here? Check raise is kind of cool. Oh, We're not allowed to do decimals on ACR again today. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with the software. It just does that. Like sometimes you can type decimal points, sometimes you can't. I'm gonna go. I was gonna go 2.3 on the turn. I'm trying to get called by like a jack or something. Like I have an ace. I'm trying to make bets that could conceivably be called by either a jack or like pocket sevens. This guy doesn't really have sixes, really. He might have a couple, but... Okay, yeah, you should never have that hand there. Alright, 35. Effective. Call, I guess. 34 effective, under the gun, opens... Hijack calls, overcalls with King 6 suited. Check. Okay, so I wonder if I can ever get away from that hand, eh? When he raises the river. This figure he has a lot of aces, but yeah, I probably can get away from it if I thought about it a little longer. I don't know. Just he doesn't have any sixes there. Like he shouldn't have any sixes there. What sixes does he have for 40 effective? Let me see. I'm going to investigate that. What sixes should he have there? 6-7? Does he ever have 7-6? Like that's the question. Does he ever have 7-6 there? That was the main one I was thinking about, like 7-6. He really shouldn't have any other sixes. Oh, call. No. He never has 7-6 or 6-5. He never has a6 or king 6 or queen 6 or jack 6 or... Yeah, he never has a 6. Ever. He shouldn't ever have a 6. Just pocket sixes. That's the only one that he should have there. So, way too wide. Like the worst king that he can overcall with is king 9 suited, and that's 0 EV, and it's mixing folds. Okay, we're like on the bubble here pretty much, but it's like such a small field tournament that kind of need to make something happen here to hopefully somebody jams. I can actually call pretty comfortably here with this. So yeah, this is a slam dunk here. $88. We have a heart, so that really helps. He makes a pair, I make a straight. And we got aces on the bubble. That's good. All in. Come on. Please go all in. Apply icy and pressure here, please. We're middle stacks. Jam king 4 suited. There you go. Thank you. Good. No club. I was like, club? Is it gotta be a club? Are you gonna fuck with me like that? First. We're in first. 2 hands, just like that. Yeah, I wonder if we could ever get away from that when he raises like on that flop there. Like, cause Okay, yeah, 5, 6, 7. We have nines. This is like one of those weird spots where we like don't get to go too big. Because like we do have a gutter. Kind of surprised he folded. If you check raise, I'm just running it there. Middling king on ace 5 too, but it's a range bet board. Okay. 1.5. Call. 6 on the turn. Spade. And he donks for 2/3. I don't think you ever get any donks there, but okay. Okay, queens now. 12, 6, and 14. So this is a min raise to induce. On the bubble, I think it's fine because we cover so heavily that we'll be in good shape still if we lose. But potentially, if they covered us, we could jam on the bubble, I think. And it wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I guess like with that ace, like with 2 clubs as well. Like I don't like any player that's half-ass good isn't going to be like jamming over the top with a club hand there. So like having clubs might even be a good thing when he jams there, and I have ace 5 of clubs. Because like he's not going to be using clubs as his bluffs on the river, so having 2 clubs in our hand is actually probably good. You know, with that ace 7 of clubs we had, it's because he shouldn't be taking single club hands like with the king of clubs or the queen of clubs or the ace of clubs. You shouldn't take any ace of club X hands or any 7 of clubs and jam river. This guy's just stalling because we're on the bubble. Did he just knock him out? Oh, this guy's just a monster stack because of those pocket 7s earlier. Or 1 to the money. Covering everybody, I probably open like any 2 cards here. Maybe. Probably not in this particular game, but probably not that far. But yeah, we could definitely be expanding. So yeah, having clubs was probably good there. Like it's kind of backwards, but like hands that he arrives to the river with that he's not going to turn into bluffs and he's going to immediately fold are going to be club hands, single club hands, and club hands that he's not going to raise bluff when there was a club flush draw that bricked on the turn or on the river, right? So most of his raised bluffs are going to come from like 7s. No, it wouldn't. It would probably come from like king queen off with no club. I'm gonna go 5.5. Check. Check. It's probably close to range bet, but he's so fucking short. I think at 10 we might get checks here. I'm gonna review this one. How the fuck do you limp onto the gun and then fold to that small of a fucking ISO? Huh? Ah. Check it back. I can call river. Fold. I think probing on the turn is fine too. I don't think either way is necessarily going to be bad. Jack. Oh, we're on the bubble. Yeah, okay. I was never getting him off of those anyway. I'm going to mark that to review. Like, probing the turn I don't think is bad, but like we have so much showdown value. If I had ace of clubs 5 or something like that, like which I will have there because I'm probably going to expand on the direct bubble, or like ace of clubs 9 or ace of clubs 8. They're like pretty good ones to turn into a turn pro, but like ace of clubs queen probably is like pretty good hand. Like, so just check back. Jack high boards in general, we're going to be range betting there, like deeper, but not sure at 10 effective if we want to range bet shit like this, right? Like at 20, I'm range betting. Alright. Call. Check, check. Let's put out a little protection bet. Little protection bet. We have backdoors, overcard. Lots of good stuff can happen. Build a pot. If we do hit an ace or hearts or a 3. They probably have a lot of overcards in their hands too. Right now, like, oh, we could use a little bit of protection against. Kind of went the other way with spades instead. Okay, 2.2. Hijack, low jack, like under the gun 1 at 40. Okay, I'm out. What do you guys have? Ace 9 and Queen 7. Okay. Why would you call my protection bet? Okay, cut off first under the gun 1 at 40. I think this could 3-bet like quite a bit actually, but I wasn't sure. I thought like we're probably gonna want to go a little higher there, higher up. Like, yeah, these. I was thinking these would be our 3-bets for aces. Yeah, and it does mix a little bit of fold, so it's fine. Limp fold. Like, I don't know how you can limp fold. We got quite a good backdoors here. Backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw. Pretty low equity hand, like it's not the best. I haven't got a hand on this tournament yet. What the fuck? I just realized that. This is ACR for you. Look at that. Like, if I was multi-tabling, like 12, 13 tables right now, what would we do? This is why I want to get rid of them. Like, look. Black screen lobby. Now, what happened? You took my money, right? They took my fucking money. And then they opened Twitch. Like, they fucking black the fucking screen out completely. They black out the fucking screen completely. Pop up the fucking lobby. Like, the actual fucking main lobby. Why are you not working? Like, this is what precisely why I want to get rid of ACR. And I was, look at that. I've been just sitting here folding fucking hands for like 10 minutes. I was like, looked over and I was like, I haven't got a hand in a long time. You shouldn't have to fucking worry about shit like that, like, ever, online. You just shouldn't. Like, that's crazy. That's just fucking crazy. You really got to keep an eye on shit on ACR because they glitch out all the time. Like, I can't even play more than 2 tables on here, like, because it's just so glitchy. Like, that would happen, I wouldn't notice for an hour. Like, if I had 6 tables on ACR, 8 tables going, probably I could have went a long time without noticing. Do we want to polarize on a 9? Yeah, let's go like 4.5. None of his check calls like really improve very much on a 9, so it's a pretty good barrel card. Unless he just has a king. 2, he has a king. I can already tell you his timing tell that he put off was pretty bad there. Um, he has a king every time. Flush. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, normally that ace-10 probably would have been a triple off, but I just knew he had something good there because of his timing tell on the turn. Okay, 2. I thought it was a king, but he ended up rivering a flush. Generally, when people have weak hands, they act really fast. And when they're polarized, they act kind of slow like that. I figured he had a king. Check. Check, check. Queen on the turn. We have absolute fucking nothing. Probably just a give up. Queens versus queens. It's kind of interesting. Deuce. Check, 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 check. I don't know what other hands I get to the river with. Like, oh, stay connected. Fucking Jesus. What am I trying to get him off of? Ace Jack. He doesn't have Ace King. He has like a lot of small pairs. I'm just checking. I don't know. I think he has a lot of pocket 5s, pocket 6s, pocket 7s here. That's just trying to get to showdown, but Ace 3. Very passively played Ace 3. Let me take a note on that. In position in SRP, where should have bluffed. They straight. I figured he had like pocket 5s, 6s, or 7s, and like there's no real bet that I could put on the river that's gonna get him to fold those. Like unless I go over betting, and like then I'm just isolating myself versus like queens that are pot controlling or something. So I'm gonna mark that to review actually. I'm gonna mark that ace 10 too. Like I'm pretty sure that flop's just a range bet because he doesn't have cutoff hijack, low jack off 15. He doesn't have offsuit 5s or offsuit 4s, and he does have a decent amount of king X in his range, but he doesn't have offsuit 5s. He doesn't have offsuit 4s, so we're probably range betting. Low jack 15. Fuck, eh? 3 more. 3 into 8.5. Call, I guess. Even money. Let me look into that one. Off 15 on the low jack. Where is it? 15 on the low jack. Check. That might be actually a good hand to fucking bluff with here. This queen 10. I think I've got to throw out a bluff on the river. Yeah, it's pure. It's pure. Queen 10's the one we mix. Alright guys, thanks for watching part 2, and stick around for part 3. Hopefully we can get some shit going here today and run deep.